Hello and welcome in tonight's show. Yeah, no, I set it up last week, but there was football on England, so a lot of people would have wanted to watch England. So I thought, let it go. You know what I mean? But yeah, England done well and got through to it all and stuff like that. We'll just talk just a little bit before everyone gets on, so we can actually get going proper. But yeah, I thought it might have all went out to a lot of people this because, like I say, I set it up last week and then realised football was on. So I thought, right, set my live stream up tonight, and it was still on there. I forgot to take it down. So yeah, hence why some of you haven't got a notification at the moment or something. And we've got our first guest in. It's Mr. Volt. Oh, hello, mate.
Hello, how are you?
Great not to see. Not great to see you, mate.
I saw your crotch earlier on. He had his
I know.
he had his camera pointed at his crotch, and he was chatting
I,
to me, and I was like, your camera's pointed at your crotch, and I can see you.
It's nothing what you haven't seen anyway before. You know what I mean? I'm
I
sure you got the
haven't
same
seen
type of crotch.
I haven't seen that before at all.
Not mine. I'm
So,
talking about crotch. You must have seen a crotch before.
no, never
I've seen
seen
one in
any,
a mirror.
never seen a crotch ever.
Yeah, people started to come in now. Nice to see you in, DDE.
I've seen people
Oh,
people
oh,
with
flap.
walking with crutches, but
Pardon?
I've seen crutches, but I ain't seen no crotches.
Yeah, I know what happens when I come out with you. I end up on crutches myself, don't I? Not saying it's your fault. You know what I mean? Just a bad influence. Nah, you're not.
And just getting too excited because there's new people around, and he's like, "Look what I can do! Oh, I've nearly broken my foot." Ah.
Pretty
Oh
much.
shit!
Yeah,
I ain't got my microphone right up to my mouth either. What an
I,
idiot!
I could hear you.
Sorry.
I could hear you.
Yeah, that's better, probably.
Your crop circles. Yeah, you threw quite a few videos out recently, didn't you?
Yeah, yeah. Well, I just thought I'd try and see whether I could get that channel monetized. Because it's been up there for so many years and never really ever got it monetized. And I was filming all the crop circles for so many bloody years and never got a bloody penny for it. So I thought let's go and see whether I can get
Cheers,
it done.
David.
Hmm.
Yeah. Which one is that? Your Matthew one?
Matthew
Or
Williams,
yeah,
Matthew
that one.
Williams Fly.
Fly.
Mm.
Yeah. Richard's in the house as well. Nice to see you in.
I got to get to 3,000 hours, and I had 400, and I've just managed in the last few days to do 1.2 thousand hours. So on it, so that's going to take me up to 1.6 or 1.7. So I got 1,300 left to go. So I got to keep on churning out some stuff to get to that magic amount.
Yeah, that magic number they tell you to do. Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh, yeah, it's great to see you doing your new channel and stuff like that. So go
well,
out and
old
check it out.
old channel, old
Yeah,
channel.
go out and check his channel out and yeah, give him some support, get him up there where it needs to be. And can I just say thank you to all the new subscribers and thank you very much for leaving all the comments and stuff like that. We will be going through the comments later. So whoever's left a message, I'll be able to react on the screen and just talk about the comments. So yeah, I'm trying some new little bits every uh, week. So it's got to build into much more of a show for you on Tuesday. And obviously it's me and Matt who's going to do it. And yeah, it's great to see everyone coming in, and it's just a great community. And yeah, thank you for all the new subscribers. And yeah, excellent. Enjoy and welcome in.
You You're not going to be able to leave, though. We let you in, but you can't leave. If you try to put your browser onto anything else, it'll delete your hard drive.
Yeah. Also, Exploring with Kenny has changed his name, but obviously my memory's not great. But when it pops up, I'll highlight it and tell you it's Exploring with Kenny. It's great to see you all coming in. Excellent. What happens? What's that? Yeah. What's the main man mean?
Yeah, FR, what that even mean?
Not a clue.
No.
Yo, the background is the grid of Kind Wild. Yo, yeah, that is basically a paper mill that I did. It was called Fletcher's Paper Mill in Oldham.
I think he means the background on the right behind me.
Oh, yours?
It's like
I don't know.
Demons and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, could be talking about yours. Yeah, if you're talking about backgrounds, put which one. I'm the legend and he's the vault. So yeah, Will or Matt.
Yeah. Change it to another one, look.
Yeah.
Change it to the special Mick Spanner one, look.
You all right? 1, 2, 3. Nice to see you in, mate.
Mick Spanner special, look.
Yeah.
Crocs and a Crocs and a pair of buttocks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drome. Yeah, welcome in, Drome. I'm just getting all the messages coming up through now. It's getting busy. And if I don't mention name, don't worry about it. I'll just get you up like this, and yeah, we can see your messages. Also, I am dyslexic for all the new people, and yeah, I've got to read the messages before and put them out as well. And yeah, it's great to see everyone in. And what have I been up to this week?
He's not dyslexic. He licks dicks.
What I've been up to, went to see Richie before. Not before, but this week I went up to see Richie. Just let me sort this out, and I'll show you what we did. Share screen. Oh, share video. Yeah, share screen. That one. It's always dodgy sharing screen, isn't it? Entire screen.
Hello, temporal transmissions.
Hello, welcome in.
Mark Urbex and Urbexy.
Also, audio. Right. Done. Yeah. Give me a second. You can't see out yet, can you? No, it's not came up. I've done something wrong. Technical issues. You know me and my technical issues. Mark Urbexer. Excellent to see you coming in. What do you think of football tomorrow? England are playing tomorrow, so do you reckon we'll win or not? I think we'll get through to these. Is it semi-finals or finals? And obviously we'll get kicked out again.
I personally couldn't give a fuck. Can't stand football. Absolute bullshit.
I don't really do football. Oops. But let's just put that away a minute. I don't really do football, but if it comes to it, if it's United, City, or England, that's the only ones that really involving. But I don't really watch them anyway. Richard Diaz of UFO setups by the MI5 and discusses by Colin Andrews. I think that's more headed towards you, Matt, that one.
Yeah, but what was this UFO team supposedly doing? If it was set up by MI5.
Hopefully I'll be able to say a bit more. Right, Just let me
I
just
don't
check this.
don't really rate Richard D. Hall. I mean, he's come out with some bollocks about me in the past, saying I was working for bloody MI5 and stuff, and it's like, oh yeah, mate, you know that for sure, then, do you? Well done, mate. Yeah, right. Well done. Whatever.
Yeah, right. That's where are we there now? Oh. StreamYard one. That's the one. Right, I'm ready to show you what we've been up to. Oh, Anthony James. All right, mate. Just watch your explore of IOW Ocean Hotel from 5 years back. 2 weeks ago, and the roof's gone now. I think that's why we do it, isn't it, Matt?
Yeah, is that the one that the bloke just kept it closed? And it was like, you know, it was he just decided because he owned it all, he was just going to like, no, I'm just going to keep it all closed. No, I'm just going to shut it all down. And he owned loads of stuff in the Isle of Wight. Is that the one on the seafront? And he, you know, and why does it not surprise me that a perfectly functional building, like, you know, how many times in 10 years do half the slates fly off your roof? Doesn't happen, does it? But it does happen in buildings where they want them to fall apart. It's weird, that, isn't it? These roofs just don't seem to be able to survive.
Well, saying that, with the heat, there was a building that collapsed right in front of me. That was the last video I threw out on my channel. And that's got over 5,500 views, so that's done quite well. And I've got a lot of views from that. Right, I'll show you what we've been up to, me and Richard. Show you this big screen. I've just checked the details and no numbers there or nothing like that. So, yeah, here we go. So, at work, when you rang, now enjoying the BBQ on the moors, it's a local tradition to see the fire brigade up to their job. And this is what I put down.
Yeah, mate, that's what I was going to say. Can you see it from your house and that?
Can you hear that?
I only let you ring twice. Your phone is using work.
Can you hear that?
Respectable, yes. Yeah. I've got the pork chops ready.
Yeah, great, mate. I've got. I think the fire's about to heat now, so bring them over and we'll get that going.
Yeah, he's got the barbecue going there, like you can see. Definitely, and there's the pork chops. We're going round and sausages.
Click on the image. Click on the images to bring them up bigger so we can actually see, because I can hardly see what's going on in those photos.
Basically, it was the moors on fire in Glossop.
Oh, right.
Again.
Right.
Let's see if we can jump from one to the other. Like that. Yeah, there it is. It went off over the hot days, you know what I mean?
Mm.
And there's the pork chops. Yeah. Obviously, you got them in for football. Close that one. I think that's memorised that, yeah. Yeah, I got it into for the football on Saturday because my neighbour was having a bit of a barbecue. Alright, stop the questions there because this guy's got a question for you there, Matt. Stephen Glare dismisses the fact that crop circles are made by man. Well, we know Matt's been making them, haven't you?
Well, even Dr. Greer, well, yeah, he's an expert in crop circles, isn't he? He's been out on the hill when we've been beneath him in the field making crop circles, Dr. Stephen Greer. Is Will gone? He disappeared.
Don't worry, you can't get rid of me that easy.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust much of what Dr. Greer has to say. I mean, he's an interesting character, but he does spin it down some really weird avenues with his research. I'm not clearly he doesn't know much about crop circles if he thinks that they, if they're made by something else.
Yeah. Hello, Mr. E. Not seen you for a while. Nice you to join us and leave a message. Back to crop circles. Wasn't he just into UFOs basically? And it crosses to you, that Matt. This is like a question to you. Do you get the urge to go out and make them because of a different sense, or what? What makes you go out and make them?
Well, initially I just started making them to make contact with the people who were making them, the other circle makers. But then, we started having coincidences in the designs we were doing and stuff that was being asked for by other people out there who were meditating on these designs, and we were going out and doing them. So we couldn't be sure whether or not it was person-to-person telepathy, or whether or not it was some sort of top-down thing where something was broadcasting these ideas into all of our heads and giving us these ideas and designs. So, yeah.
So that might be where he's getting it from, in a way. It's linked to the UFOs.
Well, the weird stuff that happens in crop circles after people have made them, I mean, we can't take any credit for that. And, certainly there's lots of strange things that happen to people in and around crop circles. And I think that's the point, is they're meant to actually attract people to a particular area and open their minds. So in that respect, if people want to believe that crop circles aren't made by people, it's done its job.
So that's what I was going to say as well. Do you reckon it's down to a placebo effect?
Well, in some respect, I mean, if you believe that something is genuinely paranormal and you go into it, you're probably going to open up more. Your mind's going to open up more, and you're going to have more perception of other things. So if you're quite close-minded, you could go to a crop circle and you'd be like, well, there's nothing here. I'm not feeling anything. You won't have any experiences. But if you're, on that verge of kind of getting into the subjects and starting to believe in it, then it's a place that congregates a lot of people who are interested in the same sort of thing, and they'll end up sky watching and looking around the area and seeing things, having weird experiences in the crop circles. So it's that sort of, it accelerates things for people.
Yeah. How was the heat down where you were, the weather?
Oh, it was very, very hot. Like about a week ago, I mean, it was unbearable outside. I'm lucky I hardly even knew there was anything happening because I got air conditioning. But if you go out the door, bloody hell, it would hit you. Like, it was really just ridiculous. So I was driving around in the car with the air conditioning on and filming these crop circles. It was sort of just about bearable.
Yeah, I know what you mean. As soon as you walk out the door, it hits you.
Mm.
Or if you go into like a shop that's aircon and you walk straight out, and then it's like stepping off a plane going abroad. That's one thing you can remember when I went with my mum years ago. Just stepping off the plane because it's aircon or air controlled or whatever. And as soon as you stepped outside, you're like, oh, it just hits you like, wasn't expecting that. It's great. I've caught up with everyone's comments now, so it's great. Been a lot of people leaving comments, so it's great to see you all taking part of the show. Yeah, basically it's been like that up here as well. Like we were just saying about that building collapsing, and also I've got something else I've got to show you. It's unbelievable for the UK.
Have you got the footage to show us that then? The building collapsing.
On that building collapse, I've left a message with the guy who was in the car, and he's not got back to me. But the office workers in the factory across the road show me the actual footage. It shows me riding up, then seeing the actual bricks come down, me jumping off the bike, pulling the camera out. And I've asked them to ask the manager to share it with us. They said, yeah, we can't see him not doing, but I said, just ask him so he don't get in trouble, basically. But saying that, under GPR data law, because it's got me in the screen. Yeah, I'm allowed to see the footage and ask for a copy of it.
Mm.
So I don't have to go down that route. I'm sure it seems friendly, or they did anyway.
Hey, Johnny Webb, bloody hell, that's a blast from the past. I haven't seen Johnny Webb in here for ages. How are you doing, man?
I know it's great to see everyone coming back in. It's probably because I'm trying to start it up every Tuesday again. Unless there's a football or something stupid on. And yeah, let me get back to what I was saying about seeing things in the UK and about footage as well. This is footage of, there you'll see now.
You tell me this is normal in the UK.
Robin Apples.
I'll zoom in now.
It's in the gaff.
You can see one there. Where's the others?
Yeah. Look, there's
Next
one
to
there
it,
eating. You
one,
got two on this one
two.
bunch.
Yeah, 3 there.
The
1, 2, 3.
camouflage. There's another one somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is it?
Group of parrots, green parrots,
Oh, right.
That one's still on
eating
top
the
branch
apples
there.
off the tree.
Mm.
That's not native to this country.
No, they've started coming in the cities now, though. Yeah.
Have they?
I
Yeah.
told you didn't believe me in it. Look, I always have
There,
to
it's
Yeah,
just
look at
flying
them.
off into that bush then.
the wheel onto the end of there.
Yeah.
Very nice they are. It's gone a bit
So there's 4
overcast
there,
there,
wasn't
but
and 3 on that one
obviously you
branch.
can't see the
Yeah.
colours
Kissing.
proper. But yeah, the camera don't do it justice in this light at the moment.
Meant that. Yeah.
Yeah. So you mean again? Oh, that's it.
But yeah, I weren't expecting to see parrots. My mate did say there's parrots floating around Manchester or flying around Manchester, but I never seen them until I went round to his. Oh, we've got Steve Wilkes in. Yeah, mate.
I've seen flocks of them in London, in the
Have you?
parks. You know, sort of. Yeah, flocks of them. There's loads of them around.
Yeah.
In fact, I think there was a documentary on Channel 4 recently talking about the fact that, you know, parrots are all over the UK, or parakeets or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they are, parakeets. Yeah. Yeah, parakeets. Everyone's saying that, and that's what my mate said they were. We should get a couple of them from on the barbecue at Ricky's. Richie's. I'm only joking. I'm not against. Well, I am against hurting animals and stuff like that. We're just having a laugh, a bit of banter. Yeah. Don't forget to hit the like button. Yeah, let's see if we can hit over 100 likes, please. Yeah, just show your support and appreciation. And obviously, I'm trying to do a bit more of these things where I can put videos up, get them pre-arranged so I can show you other things, and I'm going to work other things in as well. Remember the quizzes and stuff like that I used to make up. I'm going to start doing some new ones, and yeah, we'll just get the ball rolling soon. And obviously, I'm going to talk about the comments as well through the videos, what we've done in the past, recently. And I'll save that for a little bit later. At the moment, like you see, I've not scheduled everything precise because it's a 2 hour show and need to stretch it out. So we'll talk about the comments later, which I've received on my channel and which Matt has received on his channel. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Pardon me, Matt, and everyone on the show.
Hello,
watching.
Chelsea.
Do you want to come up? The link's there if you want to give us a message, and we'll send you the link out. Basically, what we do, we don't show the link on the main screen really, unless we know the person who's coming on, who shouts for the link and stuff like that. And we don't know you. You're not coming on unless we know you through the community, through the chat every Tuesdays and stuff like that. So yeah, so that's how it works. Obviously, there's been people jumping up trying to take the mick by coming on live and doing daft stuff, but we don't have that here. We've got a great audience and great backup for any idiots that come in.
Mm-mm.
You got anything else planned this week, or?
No, I was out flying a crop circle earlier on that got created for a TV documentary that they're doing. So they commissioned somebody to do a circle. I'm glad it wasn't me asked to do it because I'm bored of doing crop circles now. Giving that up.
Didn't help
No,
you
what
on
have I
hay
got?
fever, though, did it?
Not really, no. But I just don't. I just don't think there's many people out there doing them anymore. So yeah.
Jimi Hendrix supposedly released a pair back in London back in the day. Never
What?
knew that.
A pair of what?
Parakeets.
Oh, right.
Link.
Da-
Oh, Johnny
David,
Webb.
David
know
is
Johnny
coming
Webb?
to the box. Yeah, Johnny Webb. He's well into his conspiracy theories. He used to come on, and he would be like, "Oh yeah, yes, Bilderberglers. It's the New World Order. It's this. It's that." Yeah,
You want to send him the link then, Matt?
I haven't got him. I haven't got him on my phone or anything, so
Right, no
I
worries. I'll
wouldn't be able.
sort it out in a minute. I'm just going to introduce our next guest. Hello, 2K Abandoned. You all right?
All right.
You got your mic on?
Yeah. Hold
You
on.
sure? What? What? Can you hear me, Matt?
Can you hear
Yeah.
me?
Yeah, I can. Just having you on.
It's not like I clicked the button and it went like really weird. Like, so one of the screens are like that, one of the screens are like that, and then it went like that. And I was like, trying to work it out.
Yeah.
Hi, everyone.
So yeah, I'll bring Johnny Webb up then. I'll throw the link in the comments because you already know him. So just let me get the link.
Well, I hope it's the Johnny Webb.
Yeah.
You will never stop him talking about his latest conspiracy theories. So be prepared.
Right. So I'll give him a few minutes to come up then, so we can talk with 2K. So 2K can get some words in.
Hello.
No disrespect, Johnny. I'll let you up in a while, in soon. Yeah, should I say. So what you been up to, 2K?
Just trying to.
I know you ate this.
Huh?
I know you ate going on big screen. Go on.
Yeah. So Mick yesterday gave me a PC case. So like fucking 4 in the morning, I ended up transferring my PC over to a bigger case. That went fast.
Yeah.
So I've done that
Oh.
yesterday.
Yeah. Give me a second. I've got a phone call. Yeah. It's my son. So yeah. Give me a minute, please. Sorry about that, everyone.
It's all right.
And the worst thing could happen to me yesterday, Matt, with that as well. So you know you got your 3.5, is it 3.3? The weird weird USB pinner, ain't you, for the front?
Yeah.
It's one of the pins snapped, didn't it, on the board? Because where I had the tiny case like that small, everything was compacted, and when you pull like little bits out, the fucking thing snapped, didn't it?
So you've still got one USB header off the board, but not both of them.
Not the blue one, but one of the pins come off. Like what I done, I managed to get because the pin come off in my hand. I just plugged it in; it still worked. So I don't know how that's working, but for future reference, at least you know. It's one of the pins. If you look on the connection, there's like one pin in there, like blanked, and it's one next to it. That one's literally missing on my board. The one next to it, and it still works apparently. So never knew that.
Might be power. Maybe it's the bit that supplies power, but it's not worried about data, perhaps.
Yeah, maybe. It happens when you try and squeeze everything into one, I guess. Well,
What is this? A pennies? Kirker Lurik Spookly.
freaking electric. I had an electric bloke come out this morning. And he was changing the bathroom light. I said to him, "Don't trip the electric." What does he do? And trying to put our operating system on, he tripped the whole electric, and now the device is like, "Nope, I don't want to give you the access to the drive now." I was like, "Fuck's sake!"
Just fucked up your drive.
Fucked up the drive inside the little fucking box, isn't it?
Oh no.
Wanker, but it's all I'll sort it anyway. I got SD card converter coming, so I'll just whack the SD card converter in. All right.
Yeah,
But,
Simon Holland is saying that the Rendlesham UFO was a false flag. He thinks it was an EMP device. I know he's talking about the nearby. There's a nearby radio station which was supposed to be an EMP weapon that was pointed towards Europe. However, I don't think anyone's ever shown that an EMP weapon that would be invisible, EMP is just an electromagnetic invisible pulse, would then explain why they had an object land in the forest, go through the trees, set down, and people were standing there looking at it, and one person touched it, and then also having things flying over the bomb base and shining lights down. I mean, it's all well and good to say they were experimenting with an EMP weapon nearby, but I don't think it explains how people were seeing UFOs. So,
Don't they know?
might have attracted them, or
He reckons
forced
it's
them.
false plasma, don't they? That people are mistaken or something.
Yeah, but why would plasma sort of? I mean, some people saw creatures, manifest out of the ball of light. Sort of. That doesn't sound like an EMP weapon. It might have.
History hunters down under.
Yeah. All right, Dan. I think it's interesting to know that they were experimenting with that sort of stuff. And I mean, as a weapon, it might have actually caused some sort of UFO to malfunction, and therefore having to come down close, to the area. That I could kind of think is a possibility, because people have been talking for a long time about the American government experimenting with things to bring down UFOs. So if it was something that could actually fire at something in the sky, maybe it forced them to decloak and, be visible and come down and see what's going on. I mean, they might have been thinking, what are they doing experimenting with this sort of like weapon down there, and come down to see. But I think that whatever came down, it wasn't something that was a plasma ball of light created by this thing, and it would have been in the wrong direction anyway, because the way that all of this was facing is out across the sea towards Europe. So why would have something have come behind it in the forest, moving around in the forest, and then over the airbase?
So talking about EMPs, doesn't the EMP go round like a speaker, basically? Know what I mean? Like a sound wave, big sub in the middle, go boom, and you can hear the boom from all directions. Wouldn't you have to sort of like direct it somehow? Would that be possible with an EMP, or would it just go round the actual?
Well, that was the idea.
Radius?
That's why this base had a load of antennas which were pointing out like that towards Europe, and there was a certain amount of directionality. They could kind of bend the beam, but basically it's going to be an electromagnetic beam, so it's not going to be something you're necessarily going to see. It's going to be invisible. It's just basically like a large radio pulse.
Interesting.
But LW is saying electromagnetism is how speakers and brushless motors works. Yeah, I mean, it's more magnetism in a speaker. It's not EMP. It's not sending out an electromagnetic pulse. It's a small magnetic field.
It's a sound wave that it sends out. I'm talking about the speaker. So wouldn't the EMP be the same, like a sound wave, but it's not a sound wave; it's an EMP wave.
Well,
You
it
know, like
really
throwing a
depends.
stone in the water and it's
Yeah.
making wrinkles like that. That's what I mean.
Well, if you got like an aerial on a radio and the antenna's pointed straight up, then the signal goes all the way around that antenna. Yeah. But if you have a series of antennas lined up in a line, then it tends to fire it like a gun in one direction, which is like microwave, these things on the side of
Buildings, yeah.
buildings, like big, like a drum. Well, that's designed to point in one direction. And a satellite dish, similarly, is picking up one direction, and if you point a satellite dish in that direction, you could pick up a different satellite. They could be on the same frequency, but you can get rid of that one and pick up that one because it goes in straight lines. So it depends how focused the beam is, right? Because in some respects it's going to go out like a torch and it's going to get bigger as it goes out. But you
Yeah.
can narrow the beam down, to quite fine. And I mean, within reason, I mean, look at a laser. A laser, it goes in a straight line, and it's a very thin beam. But EMP is a different frequency, and it'll have different characteristics. But it all depends on the antenna system. Where are you trying to actually focus? And this thing was like a wedge. This antenna station was like a wedge, and it was pointing out to Europe. So within reason, there were lots of transmitters in making up this wedge. So you could direct the beam. And there's a thing called phase discrimination where you can inject two beams next to each other. And where the signals are kind of like out of phase with each other, it'll actually force the beam to kind of direct. So you can actually have a scanning beam that scans, but it tends only to be like radar on ships. So they can have a flat plane.
That's what Andrew's saying there in the comment, like a tracking radar.
That's right. You can have
do radar behind you. You need what's coming in front. Yeah,
that's right. Well, traditional radar used to be like you'd have the transmitter, and then this would be a dish, and you'd spin the transmitter and the dish at the same time. But it's like a little laser beam. It's going out, and it gets a little bit wider as it goes out, the signal, but it goes out and then it's received back in the dish, and it turns and it scans. Well, with a phase array radar, it doesn't turn. And it has hundreds, like this light, it has hundreds of little antennas in it. And basically, they all transmit at the same time, but some are put out of phase. So basically, the phase is like when you have the peaks and troughs of a signal, it goes like a wave. Well, one wave is going up and the other one's going down. It would cancel each other out. But when you put them slightly out of phase, it'll actually drag the signal in one direction. So mobile phones do it. I mean, and Wi-Fi repeaters do it these days as well. They actually put the signal between multiple antennas out of phase, and they can actually pick up or receive or transmit in a direction to the device more. So, it's a way of, angling the thing around. So I dare say, yes, it would have been something that could have caused major havoc in Europe if it was ever turned on and operated. But it was an experimental station. It was at low power. If they had operated it at full power, it would have taken out half the electronics in Europe.
Yeah.
So it wasn't, I don't think it was ever really something that could explain what happened in that forest on that night. It's, you're talking about something completely different. You're talking about transmitting a signal at Europe versus balls of light turning into a triangle UFO, landing, creatures seen, things going across the base, shooting lights down at the bomb area. I mean, that's all very, very specific stuff, and I don't think just a transmission would account for all that amount of stuff that was happening.
Can I just ask Magic there? Are you sure it's seagulls and not parakeets? Andrew's dad.
Sorry about that.
Wow.
Yeah.
that's his dad. So going back in the day, that isn't it as well.
Yeah.
These days, though, they've brought out that new weapon, not the LiDAR. That's like a big sound speaker thing, directional speaker. But yeah, they brought out lasers now, I believe, on the
Well, that's
ships in America.
Well, LiDAR is a laser scanner that's like radar. It bounces a laser out, and it can make point shape things like these 3D. You know, you fly it over a town, it fires the laser down, it gets the laser bouncing back, and it receives that as a signal. It can map the 3D height of things. That's LiDAR.
What am I thinking about? Where the police have these big speakers and they aim it at the crowd for crowd control.
There's
And
two
it's
types. There's
certain
sound
wave.
ones and there's microwave ones. The microwave ones are not necessarily approved for use, but they reckon they have used them in the UK, testing them out. But the sound ones produce so much sound that it's just painful for you, and you know, it actually causes people to kind of like want to move away from the sound, get away from it. And the microwave stuff, it's very, very, I think it's like millimeter wave or something they call it. And basically, it's enough to go into your skin and produce a heating effect, and it causes pain, basically. So it feels like your skin is like getting electrocuted or on fire, you know,
Yeah.
and it's basically crowd dispersal weapons.
I can't think of the name of it though. I thought that's called LiDAR, but like you say, LiDAR is the opposite. Yeah, it's like an infrared scanning thing, isn't it, to scan maps and stuff.
Mm.
Some drones have that. 9 tracking radars for the CDAR worked the way. Mr. Fall is explaining it was actually was said that they could block BBC if it was pointed at the TV transmission towers.
Yeah. Well, basically, it'd probably jam them. It would overwhelm them with signal, so you'd get a dropout. I mean, if the radar was spinning, you'd probably lose it, and then it would come back, and then you'd lose it, and it'd come back, and you know. So as it passes, it'd probably cause interference. Yeah, the microwave one. What do they call that? What is it called now? The microwave thingy. Microwave crowd weapon. Active denial system. They call them, and it's 95 gigahertz, so it's very high. 0.3 millimeter. 0.3 millimeter, so it's less than a millimeter wave.
Yeah, eye level waves.
And it rapidly heats water molecules on the skin surface above 45 degrees pain threshold, which triggers immediate involuntary reflex to flee the beam. Yeah. They reckon that it was taken to Afghanistan, but it was withdrawn without ever seeing active combat. And there's a controversy about it being used in Lafayette Square when federal officials might have used it to clear protesters outside the White House, although the device was never actually brought to the scene. So there's some debate as did they bring it or did they not bring it? Yeah.
Can I just answer this one? And I think I'm right in saying about the old Russian woodpecker device that was like a radar. I think that was outdated when it started running because satellites were in the sky then and taking its place. Am I right there in saying that, Matt?
Well, I believe that woodpecker thing, the antenna for it was actually outside Chernobyl. And the reason the Chernobyl reactor was there was to power the woodpecker. That was its purpose. So it needed a hell of a lot of power. So they built a nuclear power station right next to it to actually supply that power. And it was meant to be a jamming system and an over-the-horizon radar.
So when the power station went pop, that was redundant then.
Yeah.
Nothing. They had no batteries to replace it with. Basically, no batteries. Yeah.
Yeah. That's right. The
I thought it'd be
Duga.
down to the satellites, no new technology and stuff like that.
Well,
Well-
I think they wanted to kind of keep their options open because over the horizon radar, I mean,
Had
there's
its advantages.
yeah, I mean, there's apparently we've got systems that use that now today that can see like over the horizon into countries to see what's going on. You know, there's even some debate about what's it called? There's Fylingdales.
Big
They
golf
may be
balls, isn't it?
the golf balls. Yeah, they may be. They say that that's just a standard phase array radar, but there's been some debate about whether or not they've got a system where they can beam it over the horizon. So that's right. Cobra Mist was the thing we were talking about, the EMP weapon that was at Orford Ness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aye.
But you know, if it was an EMP weapon and they had actually tested it, which, you know, you would have been like goodbye to half of the power in like France and Belgium and Germany and all that, you know. So it was kind of considered like a doomsday weapon more than anything else. You know, something that you deploy when everything else is so screwed up that you just want to kind of, you know, like a last flailing kind of. And what people don't realize as well is the power system for that. They built a nuclear power station down the road from it to power that. So
Yeah.
just in
Nothing
the same
else
way,
down there, what's the?
yeah. What's the power station called now? It's not Sellafield. It's what's the nuclear power station that's just down the road from it? Somebody will probably get it before I find out. What's it? Orford Ness
Good night, mate.
nuclear
All the
power
best.
station.
I think it was Sellafield, wasn't it?
No, it's not Yorkshire Sellafield.
Or is it?
Yeah, I don't know. Let me see if I can find it on a map.
Windscale.
Windscale, is that?
No, that's a nuclear. Yeah, leak, wasn't it? I believe. Might be getting mixed up.
Mm. It's not Harwich. It's a bit too far. Was it Margate? Margate. Ashford. No, it's definitely up here. Let's just do a different search. East Coast.
That's it.
Which one?
Calder Hall was the power station. Cedar Hall. It's on the screen.
East Coast UK nuclear power station. Right, let me have a look what it was being said. Calder Hall. Oh, okay. Wasn't the one I was thinking of.
No, I heard something else. I'm sure of it.
Sizewell.
S, that's it. Begins with S, yeah.
Sizewell. I got the impression that it was Sizewell that was made for Cobra Mist, but
yeah, I think that's what Professor Simon Howard was saying.
Yeah,
saying that. So I don't know whether that's true or not, but like Andre used to work for the defence services, so he might know a bit more, but obviously he can't say too much because he might have to, watch what he says. You're being quiet.
Yeah, I don't really know much about all that stuff, so I was just like letting you boys carry on. it was stuck. I was like, I don't really know much about that.
Yeah, have you got any decent videos or any good explores coming out that you can't
Yeah,
wait to tell everyone?
I've just released OVO, so that was a bit of a crazy one, wasn't it, Matt?
Mm.
It was a
David's a specialist on marshmallows and which marshmallows are the best and where you get them from and the cheapest places you can buy marshmallows from.
Flubs. He loves his flubs.
Flubs.
Do
Yeah.
you know what? Go into shops now and look for a flump. You cannot find it nowhere. It's just like, well, what the hell's going on? Like back in the day, you could find them. It's kind
Yeah.
of weird. But yeah, I don't know.
Marshmallows. People say, "Oh, toast them," but I can't stand them toasted. It don't taste right for me. That
I know. I don't really.
it's just a weird texture and taste.
I just
It's
went
a
and bought
no-no.
I went and bought an ice machine, didn't I?
For
Chelsea
your
kept
drinks and stuff like that, why not? You need it in this heat.
Chelsea's stalking the ice machine every time it feels like she's nicking all the ice out of it. This is funny. It's mad.
See, Cobra Mist was officially supposed to be an over-the-horizon radar, and it was obviously directional, you know, towards Europe and the Soviet Union. And it says here that the Cobra Mist was built on the former atomic weapons establishment site. You know, so, but it's people like Professor Simon Holland and a couple of other people who've you know brought this business out about, was it an EMP weapon, and you know, did it have to have this ridiculous amount of power, you know, from the Sizewell nuclear thing? But I mean, you know, officially it wasn't actually an EMP weapon, but so, you know, it's debatable whether or not that is actually true. You know,
That's it. Like, you know, with the military and stuff like that, they don't like telling everyone anything, if you know what I mean, or anyone anything,
Or when they find
unless they need to know. Yeah.
or when they find somebody they don't like telling the truth about it, do they?
yeah. So I'm reading a thing here, and it says it was also a radio jamming facility. You know, but it was eventually. I mean, when they took the Cobra Mist part of it away, it was used as a transmission site for the BBC World Service into Eastern Europe. So, yeah, you know, it's had a lot of different uses. Yeah.
Give me 10 seconds or so. I'll be back in 10 seconds.
Again. So what you been up to then, Matt?
Well, just droning a new crop circle, but it was a man-made thing for a TV program, a demonstration.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just went out and did that today. Nothing else really.
Not bad.
I went to the market. No, there's a market near us called Smithville Market. Sunday market. It's like a car boot and stuff like that. And basically, I ended up buying a Geiger counter. Yeah. Something interesting and like history and stuff like that. I thought, why not? You got some little dials there and stuff like that where you can test this and that. But it does take batteries, and there's no battery in it at the moment. So it'll be interesting whether they find a battery that will fit in that and give it a go. If so, I'll try and find out whether it works or not.
Yeah.
It comes with the instructions.
That's good.
and some sort of little metal key as well, or to open something, or like I
Yeah.
say, not too sure yet. But yeah, it's just something interesting that I've seen on the market. I thought, why not?
It's true.
That's going
Ended,
in my man cave.
I ended up smashing my ankle off my bike, and I can't walk properly at the moment.
Need to order
Oh,
new
dear.
ones on eBay.
Well,
A new ankle.
yeah, well, just need to be careful, innit? You know, just fucking stop smashing my legs and stuff. But just trying to
Yeah.
walk. Monday, I was walking around like fucking hopping along.
What sort of battery? What's that say? Do you need, Will? I think it's a 1.5, but until I open it and have a good look, I don't know what size or what shape it is.
No, Mick.
What's that? Use your power supply, Will. Wind it up. Well, I think I've got some bad news about that. I think I blew it up. I'll have to find the clip and hopefully, show you that blowing up again. Mad experiments sometimes on this show and stuff like. You never know what you were talking about, and you never know what happens. So yeah, sometimes it goes into a bit of chaos. But I think my power supply gave up. Hopefully, it's just a fuse or something in there. But it's made out of Bakelite, and I wouldn't want to open it up because Bakelite does crack quite easy.
Have you heard, Matt? Apparently, Saudi House is back open.
No way.
Yeah, I was just watched a video earlier, and it's all smashed up inside. Interesting.
Oh shit.
But
Is that the one where you went and the security was on there, Matt?
No, there was no security there when I was there, but after
it
we'd
sealed up?
been, yeah.
that house is lovely. That was the OVO building. It's got all security around it. That's coated in there.
You know, kids running around, you know, on TikTok, sort of running around from the security and trying to get away from them.
I found it it's funny. But
yeah, I don't know where these kids are getting their ideas from to go and do these things. I mean, Mr. Airborne was in there as well. He was evading security.
I seen that, and I was like, when did he come down? I was like,
I know, yeah. I mean, like, he's come a long way just to do that.
Yeah, I got 22K on TikTok for that, but it's probably the other explorers. So obviously they all see it on TikTok, don't they? And they're like, "Oh yeah, let's go down."
Would help if we know where the battery goes.
Oh, Mr. Webb is reminding you. He said he wants to come in.
Oh yeah, I'll throw the link out. Cheers, John. Thanks for reminding us.
Yes, I have got some new members' videos coming out. I've just got to render them. Let me just have a look at which one there is. There's an art school in Bristol, which I've got to edit. There's a ship in, which I've got to edit.
That's weird. That one.
There's a deaf school, and there's offices, which is different to the OVO. It's another one down the road from OVO, which David told us about. Thank you very much. So there's, yeah. So there's a few more going to be coming out soon.
That was crazy climbing up all that scaffold to get you in. And in the day, had all the everyone sat on the bench and they're just watching us climb all the way up the stairs.
Oh.
And we was going to take lift up and thought, no, that's too noisy. We're climbing up. We got up to a little bit and I was like, oh, to see this going wrong, like with the police turning up. Just had that feeling, but no one battered our eyelid and we just carried on, climbed up, and then the door was open. I was like, bingo. So we left it open for you guys then.
It's a little bit tight, this.
Your mic's in the wrong position.
It's a little bit tight, this one. But it's opened. Basically, there's like two caps on it where you can use 2P to open it.
Yeah. Any boat adventures? Well, David said he was going to come down with Mick, so it's when they want to do it, really.
Yeah, just planning it out and planning the weather around.
They're all going abroad soon, so it may not happen for a few weeks.
Is it the big double Ds? Does that look like? Just like looks like 2 batteries.
Hmm.
Look like double D size. You know, the big fat ones for torches.
Yeah.
Like a maglite size. Don't know where that is. But yeah, takes 2 of them by the looks of it.
I had an
Oh, one of the
interesting.
seals is broken on the washer. All it is a O-ring, so I can replace that.
I had an interesting phone call this morning, Matt, with EE.
All right.
So obviously with the NAS, you know yourself, you get certain apps with the NAS. And so the app works with Chelsea's phone on free, but it won't work with the EE SIM. So obviously I rang EE up, said, look, it's your side, you know, you've got a problem with it. Can you sort it, please? She was so rude on the phone. She said, I don't give a shit if you was free before us and all blah, blah, blah. And all. She was kicking off on the phone.
Wow.
I was like, I said, look, I only come here to ask you if you could check your side to see if you blocked it. She went, well, contact your NAS supplier. I said, what? You're chatting to him. You're on the phone to me who runs the software to run the music. And she wouldn't have none of it. She was just so rude. And then in the end, I let her just do a rant in, and then I said to her at the end, I said, you're so rude. I ended up putting a complaint in about her. So I left EE now because they couldn't sort the problem.
Customer service, yeah.
Yeah, and then there was like, you don't have to
Yeah. I know this guy. I've seen him before, so he's loud on.
It's
Hello,
probably
Johnny.
It's probably EE. They block a lot of ports. You know, they're sort of funny like that. Yeah,
like,
they're part of BT, and BT are just kind of like, really, you want to do something clever? No, no, you're not having it.
The guy was like, you don't have to pay for your bill this month. We will just count it as during your call-off period. I was like, yeah, you are, because at the end of the day, I ain't paying for that if you can't sort a service. So,
yeah.
Yeah, I did ask her that, Mick, if it was just because it's standard tariff. And she went, no, it shouldn't be that.
Can I introduce Mr. Johnny Webb? Hello, mate. Cool. I don't know if you're ready or not, or I don't know. You'll start talking when you're ready anyway. Go on, carry on, 2K.
So yeah, so I've transferred my number back to free. I just got to wait till tomorrow now. That's gonna be fun.
So Johnny, what conspiracies have you got for us then?
I don't think you can hear us, can you? Can you hear us, John? Put your thumbs up if you can hear us. Hello?
What's he doing?
I don't know. He's probably got mic problems or speaker problems or something. Storms is in the house. You all right? Welcome in, mate. Great to see you in. He's definitely not muted anyway on my side. Oh, there is a conspiracy, but he's not allowed to say.
Yeah, he's been muted. He can't talk about his conspiracy theories now. That's it.
The Illuminati's got to him.
I don't know. Coming on, you're half prepared. Come on, then. We all want you to entertain us, Johnny. Come on. What's he doing? Making a cigarette?
I don't know. Possibly.
Take off that. Yeah, there he is. Look, he's making a cigarette.
Give his thumbs up when you're ready, mate.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I don't think he's ready at the moment.
Not having it.
Don't even think he knows who's on screen. Maybe not. Oh, Mr. John's in the house. Hello, Mr. John. Much respect.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. I don't know. My bleeding internet thing. They said they'll go send us some compensation out. Never did. Crazy. Hi, Bengal. Yeah,
I'm trying
just
to clear my
reading
phone down.
things.
I've got too many pictures. It's taking up too much storage, but I can't be asked to go through it. I might just back it straight to a drive and then just do it another
Wait,
time.
wait. I think he's ready. You ready, John? Yeah. There he is. Thumbs
Can
up.
you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
hear you now. Yeah.
Can you hear us?
But you guys can't hear me, no?
We
Yeah,
can
we can
now,
hear
yeah.
you.
Okay.
We can now.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, but couldn't before.
Sound check. 2.
Yeah, we can hear you.
It's turned it off now.
Now you've muted yourself now.
Yeah.
You've pressed mute.
Right.
That's
Sound
it.
check. 1 2
That's
1
it.
2. London
That's
calling.
it.
This is London.
Manchester receiving. Over.
Fuck. Sound check.
Yeah. Can you not hear us?
That's
I don't
fucked up.
know. Oh, just go into the little boy's room. or
Sound
big
check.
boy's
1
room.
2 1 2 1 2. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
You're in the show.
Yes, we can hear you.
Come on. Try. U4. Right. Sound check. 1 2 1 2. 1 2
Yeah. Yeah, brilliant.
1 2.
Brilliant.
Fucking
Yeah.
thing.
Amazing.
U4, Mike. Well, can you hear me now? I just don't know. Communication. 1 2 1 2. 1 2 1 2. Fuck. 1 2. Sound check.
I
Sound
don't
check.
know. It
I
must
can
be the
hear you, but
Illuminati.
you can't hear me.
I can hear
Fuck's
you.
sake.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Mm.
We can hear you. It's fucking
1 2 1 2.
nightmare.
Let's fucking sort this sound out. I don't believe you can't hear me. D4.
Yes,
Mike Array.
we can hear
1
you.
2.
Can hear you. We can
Fuck
hear
this.
you. Yes.
1 2 1 2
Yeah.
1 2 1 2.
God.
Well, it says it's on, but fuck me. Bluetooth.
I'd rather not butt fuck you.
I have no fucking idea why it's not working.
It's called the Illuminati, mate. That's what it is. It got inside your phone.
No, I don't know.
They're
Can
in
you
the-
hear me? Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Are you
Yes.
hearing me okay? Oh, bloody good.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, long time,
Yes.
guys.
So you can hear us now as well, can you?
I mean, that's a long delay. Long delay. Okay. Well, good evening, everyone, and really nice to catch up with you. It's been a couple of years, but bloody hell, what a life change.
Well,
I have? No,
you-
I'm not muted.
you had the sex change,
No.
did you?
Fuck me, that's my. But it's 5
He
minute
keeps
delay.
on wanting me to fuck him all the
Yeah.
time.
It's a big delay I've got here. I don't know why.
You're not
Yeah, I hear you
listening. You're not
clear.
you're not listening on a television, are you? Because that'll have a 30-second delay.
Delay is so long. It's such a
Yeah.
long delay.
You're not listening to us with YouTube running in the background and
Got a
listening to
long
YouTube because that'll have a
delay.
30-second delay
Can
on
you hear
it.
me? I don't know why it's not in sync.
It's probably because you're listening to it through YouTube in the background or something, aren't you? On some other device like a television.
Hmm.
And it would be a 30-second delay then
Yeah, but
between what
There
we
seems
say.
to be quite a big delay though, Matt. I don't know why, guys.
Well,
Fucking
turn
thing.
off all your televisions and turn off all your YouTube tabs because you're probably watching us on YouTube in the background, aren't you? So close down all your other tabs and just have
Don't
this
know why
tab.
it's delayed. Fucking thing. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Don't know
I
why.
tell you, don't put this man in charge of nuclear weapons. That's all I'm going to say.
Don't know why there's a big delay.
I do. It's called Johnny Webb syndrome.
Yeah, but
Johnny
it's
Webb.
big delay.
Yeah, I know. It's Johnny Webb in the
That's right.
house.
Big delay.
It's a 20-year delay in it, Johnny. 20 years in the past, like a time traveler. Are you getting through to us from ancient history?
God. Fucking hell. Backing up
I'm
my
back.
picture. I've got about
Just can't help
3,000.
some people, can you? He's not going to happen, I don't think, mate. He's got he's got his YouTube open in the background. He's hearing us 30 seconds later, and he doesn't understand the concept of like shut everything else down apart from this.
Is that John?
Yeah. His time dimensional vortex is now frozen. His wormhole is closed. That'll be due to all the trans surgeries he's had. His wormhole's closed now.
Yeah, he's disappeared at the moment.
Mm.
Yeah, he might not have earphones or something, or he's got
Yeah.
it through the telly, or something might be technical issues.
Fucking hell. Dude, can't believe
Yeah,
I
we
made-
always have technical issues on this show, so nothing new there.
Perhaps he just wanted to come on, but he didn't have anything to say, so he was just going, "Oh, delay, can you hear me? Delay, can you hear me?"
Exploring with Brady's in the house as well.
Hey, do you want to come
Nice
on,
to see
Mr.
you,
Brady?
mate. You can throw him the link if you want.
Mm.
He's always free to come up, you know that. Or welcome to come up, should I say.
Shit, man.
Well, I'll
I'll
just
just
send him
charge
that
him in
now.
the post. Put the bill in
Oh.
post.
Send a link to ALW if he wants it as well, just in
I've done one
case.
already. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Yeah. But obviously he's got his oh, I've got 3 private messages here. Oh, right, yeah. No worries. That's just John saying he had problems with his sound, like we all know. Yeah, so it looks like it's just double D batteries then. So should be able to get them and see whether it works or not. I don't know whether it'll pick any background radiation or not. But you said it's for a certain thing, didn't you, Matt?
Well, it's just the measurements system is different. You've got sieverts, grays, and what was it, rads or something? I can't remember now. There's a few different. That one is that you got there is grays, so it's going to be a different measuring system. They're all valid, but it's just like some are for picking up massive amounts and some are for picking up micro amounts. So
yeah, he's got a 5 a.m. start tomorrow, so yeah, I appreciate it. Don't worry, you don't have to.
Oh,
yeah,
come on.
Leaving
Come
comments and
on.
interacting.
Come on. He's in the chat. He can't come in. It's because you're in your underpants or something. Got your underpants on and
Bucharest guided tours is in.
Yeah. Somebody's saying you can test it on an old smoke detector, see if it picks up any of the he is in
Yeah,
his
radiation,
pants.
yeah.
I was correct. He is in his pants.
Or you can always go to Mix and test it. He's got enough radiation.
Yeah. Anal radiation. Yeah.
Yeah, smoke alarm's got radiation in, haven't they? So should be able to pick something up from one of them. So yeah, cool. Urban Explores. That's not Exploring with Kenny, is it? Because Exploring with Kenny's changed his name. I don't think he's been on yet.
Yeah. You got an old
Uh,
Tilly lamp with one of those like
Tilly
white crusty mantles in it.
oh, gas lamp
Mm.
sort of thing. No,
Yeah, they're radioactive as well.
Oh shit.
never knew that. Is it the sleeve that's active? The actual burning cover? Stop it burning.
Well, you know, like you push gas up through the mantle, and it's the thing that glows white. That's
Yeah,
because
the
of
mantle.
its radioactivity in it. It reacts.
I didn't know that. Learn something new every day.
It's
I used to always have one of them when we went fishing. I used to have a little seat and used to put one right underneath the seat in winter, and that kept me all hot during the night. Definitely.
You could buy
pulling
some.
out good fish.
Yeah, you can buy some uranium glass off eBay. People sell old bits of uranium glass.
Yeah, that's that
And
green stuff, isn't it?
That'll react with it. Uranium glass. You can start enriching it then for, take on Iran. See who's going to get there first.
The amount of stickers Mike leaves in a building. Yeah, that keeps his sticker, a local sticker guy in employment.
God. I like getting into buildings before Mick, like go in there and then sticker bombing it, and then he goes there after, and I fully beat him to it. It's fun when you do that, but sometimes I just forget to do it.
There's a uranium glass. The cheapest one I found on here is £12.94 for something. Yeah.
Saying that, if you go to the car boot sale, I'm sure you'd find some, wouldn't you?
You put a UV on it and it glows, so you know it's the right stuff. Then, if it does do that. Oh, here we are. Uranium glass shell dish, £4.37, but that's bids, so might go for more than that.
Update on the fallen building. Not yet. I'm trying to get my hands on the actual footage, CCTV footage now, because they haven't got the dash cam one, but the actual CCTV shows me and the building collapsing, so it gets me all in one shot. So it's better than the dash cam footage. But yeah, still working on it. I should be able to do an update soon and have a look. I went past there the other day, and there was people outside taking pictures again already, and just like asking him, it was like, "Oh, I might buy it for a house or like a community centre." I don't know what he's up to, but people were there taking pictures again straight after it. I spoke to the guy who was in the video with us, called Pete. He's a guy from the garage, and yeah, he told the police what street he was on and stuff like that, because I don't know the postcode of that street. But yeah, I just phoned the police, told him the building's collapsed. He said, "What's the address?" So I put this guy on, called Pete, and he was sweet. And next thing, the fire brigade turn up, the police turn up. And if you haven't seen it, go and check it out on my channel. It's just out there. I went out and cleared all the bricks off the road. I'd seen a cone on the side of the road, so I moved that over to centre, tried to stop the traffic getting too close to the rubble if it came down again. But yeah, it's something interesting. It's like not seen that before. Just a rumble, looking in front and just see like a cloud forming in midair. I thought, what's that? Then the pile of bricks is like coming down, and then a big dust cloud. Then a couple of seconds later, cars was coming through. Yeah, don't forget to hit the thumbs up, and let's see if we can hit the 100 mark. Hopefully we can this week. Show your appreciation, and like I say, thank you for all new subscribers. We throw videos out during the week, and we do a live stream every Tuesday. So we just chat and talk about anything, just relax and chill out, because it's better than the TV.
Now, as I remember it, we were always having trouble, even back in the day with Johnny Webb. He was like, he would come on and he would always be like, there was always problems with his connection. And we were like, oh, just do it on a phone, just fucking. He's like, oh no, I do it on my PC because I like it or something. I can't quite remember now, but I've got some vague memories of him being like, no, I'll stick on this. I'll stay on this. Nah. And we were like, oh, whatever, mate. Yeah.
Yeah, I was lucky. And when the fire brigade came and closed the little section off, I went to the other side and this lad came up on his mountain bike. And he said, what happened? I said, bleeding hell, I was coming down the road. I hit the curb there and crashed into the wall. The next thing, the building came down. I went, really? He went, no. But yeah, I just had a quick joke with him like that. Yeah, I said it to a couple of people. I crashed into the building on my bike. But yeah, definitely wasn't me. It just came down right in front of us. Basically, someone did leave a comment in the comments. We'll start the comments in a minute. Saying it's down to a lead getting nicked off the roof and the water getting in, expanding over the cold seasons, like we all know. But then, obviously, it's been really hot and it's just dried out the mortar so much, it's just crumbled it away. I've got a video coming out soon for members only. It's not a long one, but it's behind the scenes, and yeah, one of them ones. Also, been out looking for caves recently. Hopefully, I'll find a few more. So, fingers crossed on that one. You got the same curtains as me there, mate. Chocolate brown curtains, yeah.
It's just trying to get comfy at the moment. It's just a bit, my legs are hurting me trying to get comfy, but
the Atlantic Hotel in Weston-super-Mare has been all silvered up, hasn't it?
Yeah, I heard about that, but that's down to all the little kids, wasn't it? They were smashing it up in there and wrecking it.
Yeah,
I've been told that as well.
That's going to be hard to get back into now then, but yeah. I bet somebody will.
That's the thing, isn't it?
That's right.
You know, I didn't realise I had that many fucking pictures and videos. Shit me.
Oh, no, don't want to do that. Right, I'm just trying to get something going here. Like I say, just trying something new. So bear with us. I think I've just sussed it out now. It was asking me to get kicked out of the studio. I didn't want to do that on myself. Keep myself out.
Yeah,
Oh, that looks interesting. Save that till later.
I went down and checked another pin on that Saturday, and that bloke, the security, was so funny. He was like getting so pissy with me. All because I tried guessing the code on the padlock. So I was guessing the code. I was like two digits away, and the guy was like, "Hey, what, you trying to break in now?" I said, "No, it's not against the law to try a padlock and try and like test the code." And he was like, "Wow, how do I know you're not trying to get into the show?" I said, "Mate, if I wanted to get into the show, I'll just walk in, or even in front of you. I don't need to do what you think I'm going to do." And then we was arguing for a bit, and he got pissy and he raided you through. He's like, "Oh, look, you got raid you piece. Is that for you to wind us up then, telling us that you need this and that?" I was like, "Mate, what are you trying to get at? Get a grip." I was just like, "Oh my god." So I just walked away from it, saved the argument, just said, "Mate, it's a civil offence. I'm walking away. You got it." That's
it. No damage done.
No, it's not against the law to try tried and guessed the two or three three pins or whatever it's called on the lock. I mean, not always guaranteed of fucking getting, are you? Like, you've got a 25% chance to get the pin right.
Well, it's one of them ones, isn't it? It's like when we walk up to an abandoned building, you always try the door, see if it's open, because some people might think they're not open, but obviously it's unbelievable how many doors are open and locks are open just like that if you try them.
Yeah. Like, I could have just jumped there with a big hole in it if I really wanted to, but I've just wanted to try the padlock. You never know. You know what they're like. Like, they go around, they lock the gate up, and you always leave one number out on the padlock sometimes, and you're always like, oh, if they're going to leave that one number, it could be that, it could be not. But Guy, I think that
Yeah.
guy's just had a bad day. I think.
Explode with
Yeah, 11%.
cool. First two numbers is 9. Yeah. Yeah, a year or something.
Yeah, that's true.
Or yeah, area code for the phone number.
Yeah, that's another. I never thought about that.
Yeah. We better not give too many tips away.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's Johnny. Hello,
Hi
John.
guys, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you hear us now?
Okay. Yeah, I can hear you, but I just wondered if there's another delay. Before there was about sort of 30-40 second delay, but how's it now?
No, it doesn't sound like a delay now.
Excellent. Well, listen, it's nice to be invited in. Thank you, gents. And thank you, for putting up with us, because that was a nightmare. And I'm sorry that it came in so late, and I don't know why. But going back to what you're all talking about, I missed the last 5 minutes. So I heard you talking about Sellafield and the other place that they used to do uranium-233, 235, which was, and not
All
telling
right,
the public
somebody-
that they're bloody trading in weapons grade uranium to basically bring it into military grade. So even though they're doing that at Sellafield, telling you that it's clean energy, they're just recycling military grade uranium-236, 235. But there was a chimney problem, wasn't there, years ago, with that chimney that leaked. It's supposed to be sort of able to clear it up and contain it, but it was leaking, and so they had to move everyone out of the town.
As
Are you
wind
able to hear
scale,
me
wasn't
okay?
it?
Yeah, wind scale, I think that
Wind
was.
scale, yeah.
It's
But there was a
Sellafield.
cover-up, wasn't there, about it from the government?
Well, they
Yeah.
they designed the place so that it was basically open from the nuclear pile up through the chimney. So there wasn't, there was no protection to stop radiation getting out at all. And then they said, well, actually, everybody's getting irradiated and all the sheep are dying. And they were like, oh, well, maybe we shouldn't have it directly open onto the nuclear pile then. And they were like, no shit, Sherlock. So they went, oh yeah, well, we'll sort that out then. And they then cleaned it up. But I mean, like, yeah, are they thick or was it by design? Just wanted to irradiate some people and then go, oh, so sorry, we didn't really mean to do that, but we were just running like an official experiment where we just thought we'd just blurt out like radioactive stuff out of a reactor. Great.
And see how it reacts around the area, yeah. You just say it's an
Well, they
accident.
did do a thing I think it was in the 70s when, we'll call it Windrush or whatever, they had some Pakistanis over, and they used to give them a papadom every day, deliver it specifically to these people, but it was irradiated. And so years later, they acknowledged they were doing these things. And then I remember in America, they were doing it on the subway. They were poisoning people with
Radiation, was it, or something else?
who, me?
Yeah. On the
Touched it.
substations.
Oh, he stopped.
I think he's frozen, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's his poppadoms of taking out his connection.
Right, well, he's not there. I'll do this again and try and get these share screen.
Poor Johnny.
Entire screen, yeah, this is the one. Click that. Share.
This is
Oops. You there?
yeah. I don't know why. It sounds like 10 seconds out.
Oh, you
What sort of-
froze then a
What
few
sort, of
minutes.
what sort of connection are you on? Have you got proper
delay.
broadband? Have you got proper broadband, or are you
Oh,
doing it through your
God.
mobile?
Oh, he's got a time delay again.
Yeah, it's not good, is
Yeah.
it?
All right, Johnny. No worries. Thanks for coming up. Hopefully you'll get it sorted next time.
I think it's Sizewell.
Yeah.
Heard you talking about them, and they've decided to put a block on your internet. That's what it is.
Never mind. Hopefully he'll get it sorted soon and come up at a different date.
Mm.
Right, let's get on to the comments now.
I think they'll be delivering some poppadoms around his place tomorrow now.
Yeah, don't have a takeaway around his area. Pardon me. Right, this is what we've got here. These are the comments that people left. Toy Story card, eh? Right. There. This building's been neglected to death. We see a lot of them, basically, don't we? A lot of buildings, and that's why we actually go and do the places we do before they actually disappear forever. Collapse because of the heat. It's not made of ice cream. Well, he said it's not laughing at about the heat, but obviously if we explained why it crumbled, because obviously someone nicked the lead or there's a damaged part of the roof. Here's Kenny. Exploring with Kenny now. He's called MRKC Official. So if you see that coming in the channel, it's Exploring with Kenny. Next it'll be a place, fire, commercial land, Kids will never learn until they get injured. Blame the building owners for their injuries. Right to call it in. There really is pushing the nativity, solar panels, homes, and stuff like that, like a conspiracy thing. That. Oh, Banana Woman. What's that doing it in the banana in the garden? Yeah, I know who the Banana Woman is. I don't know. I've not even read half of these comments. Yeah. Would say it's the 1980s. I'd say it's a bit older. I'd say 1950s, 1940s. No, it definitely wasn't me. Honest to God, I wasn't in exploring. There was of course, loads of buildings that are neglected for years, but they don't all fall down in the heat. But that one did. What else would it be? Because you can see the shadow on the thumbnail there. The sun was just baking on that virtually all day.
It's weird, don't it?
Yeah, we didn't get none rain. No, neither did we that night. I said there was thunderstorms hitting the Manchester at 5. It was, just thunder, lightning, but it rained for about half an hour to 45 minutes, and it's just stopped. So it wasn't really much. I was in bed by that time then. Freshwater boost pump. Oh, this is like a private project. And then we've got these RLC post ones. So that's just a few of the comments from the last video about the building collapsing. I don't know whether you like the new feature on the show to explain the comments, the ones that I haven't got back to. Pretty much, I'm not great at replying to comments, so I'll try and get the comment section going in the show as well. So, good torch, mate.
He's asking us what torches we got. I got my H1N from Olight, which I've had for donkey's years, and they don't make them anymore. They make ones that have got a bigger battery in them, but this does me fine, to be honest. And it's got like 2,400 ANSI lumens on it in turbo mode, but you can't run turbo mode for very long because it gets too hot. And then
that's your head cam in it, that one.
That's what I always keep out of my head. Yeah, I got the Through Light TN 36 limited, that one there, and that is an absolute fucking beast. Yeah. If you compare that to my little one, probably, you know, it's just like, you know, you can see the difference.
Yeah, bigger torches are mental, aren't they? Without
Yeah.
bright colour.
I've got a DX8, and it's Immolent, the brand.
You know, you got a good torch when you get a bit of plastic and you put it on turbo, and then you do that. Hang on,
And it melts it, yeah.
and it'll start smoking. Yeah. See that?
It's not good when you got it in your pocket and you don't turn it off. Though.
Yeah, that's right. It'll melt your pocket. It'll set your pocket on fire. But you know, you got a good torch when it sets things on fire.
Yeah, I've set myself on fire with my torch a couple of times. This is my first torch I got off Immolent. Basically, it's just one LED there, 8P35, HP 35 LED, and this one's a thrower light. This is the one that we went on Finger Fort. Oh, what is it called? The Grange Fort in down south. And this is the one where I was hitting the ships with, basically. And the batteries aren't great now. I need to replace the batteries. Obviously, they don't do them no more. But I'm going to get some batteries made up or something for it, because that's an awesome torch. I was so impressed with that. I got out the DX8 and bought that then. And that used to be the world's brightest torch. And yeah, at the moment it's on charge, so I'm not showing you.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the torches I use. Would you say what are you saying there?
Oh, my background's not going to work on that. Hold on, I have to take it off. That's the one I use. It's like Soft Q8 Pro. And you know it's good when you turn your lights off and you do this.
Yeah.
But I don't really use it because it's just so heavy to carry around. I normally use my head torch with my filming light. But that's the same as well. That'll burn through your pocket. If you don't turn it
but
on.
Scoobs, be serious, mate. that's a Chinese you know, it's a million lumens.
No, he's right there. He's right.
Now
Same
mine's
brand.
Mine only cost a £5 and it's 50 million lumens. Yeah.
No,
that.
like I say, my thrower was I think it's 35,000 or 13,000, but the candela it counts on for the distance. But they have brought out the SR32, which is another thrower now made by Immolent, and yeah, it's a lot more powerful. And like you see there, the lumens is genuine from this firm. So I wouldn't slag that firm off. Honest to God, yeah, you need to check out Immolent, because them torches. You see my DX80, didn't you? In that mustard storage unit, mustard gas.
Yeah.
Would you say mine's brighter than yours? The thrower, not the thrower, the DX.
Yeah, that one I got, the TN36 limited, it does 11,000 lumens. If you get the TN36, not the limited one, it does something like 6,000 lumens. But this is like the limited one does double.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, getting up into the 30s and stuff like that, that's quite extreme. And yours has got a fan on it, isn't it? Because it has to cool it down.
Mine's the one before the fans came in. Mine's the older ones, if you know what I mean. They were the brightest torches once, but obviously they've been obsolete now.
Yeah.
Other brands that came out, or other ones that came out.
What I like about that T36 as well is if you hold the button down, it brightens up gently. And if you press the button twice, it'll dim down gently. And to be honest, you use it on a quarter power and it's more than enough. It blasts everything, you know, you can see into the distance. Whereas a lot of the time when I'm walking around buildings, I just use this little one, and that's good enough to just see around buildings, but it's not got a hell of a lot of power on it,
That's it. Sometimes you don't need too much power, and sometimes you need a lot of power. Yeah, know what I mean? It's different things. But like 2K there was showing his torch when you hit turbo or super mode, the camera does not do it justice because you get the auto dimming on the camera effect. I've noticed that quite a lot. Olight is another good brand, yeah.
I mean, I always recommend people get a wide. Don't get the throwers, because the throwers produce like a little pencil beam that goes off into the distance. So it's good for searching for somebody in the distance, But in terms of if you're filming in a house, you don't want a spot of light on a wall going around like that when 90% of the image is like dark and there's a spot of light, it's going around. And of course, the camera adjusts down to the brightness of that spot, so everything else goes darker.
Yeah.
And it can be very annoying when somebody's got like one of those just going round and round and up and down, and it's just get yourself a really wide angle. That's why I use these, because this thing, it goes out literally like almost sideways, the light off this. So you can if you turn this on, you can see it's lighting me up even though I'm not pointing it at me. It's like it's coming out the side of it. It comes out sideways. Whereas if you take this, which is a bit throwy, that just goes where you're pointing it. So you can see there's not much off the side of that. It's not much off the side of that at all until you start pointing it. But that, these square ones are quite good like that, because they actually do. If you put them like sideways up to something, like you can see sideways on, you can see it's still lighting up my face. So you get the whole of the room illuminated at the same brightness, which is, a little bit easier on the eyes, and everyone can see what's going on.
That's it. The first torch I bought, like I say, it was a thrower, and it was hitting the ships out in the coastal canal, or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, it's a bit more like a laser beam, isn't it?
But after that, I've seen the DX80, which is a floodlight, and that doesn't have flood. Pardon me.
Yeah.
There's different levels you can set it as well, so it doesn't have to be on full bright all the time. And the battery has lasted years. I've not bought it brand new, but obviously older batteries don't hold the power as long, but it still does its job, and it stays on for hours if you're on a lower load. And you only need the higher mode if you're taking a picture or so.
Yeah.
So
it's good.
Yeah.
It's good when you're in the cold, isn't it? It warms at your hands.
Oh, tell me about it. Especially that thrower as well. That's the new one.
I learned that one when I first ever used it.
I melted my torch holder, like a holster, like a gun holster. I had one of them for my torch, and it went up.
I was driving down the road. I had mine in my pocket, and I was messing around. And Mick was behind me, and my torch went flying out behind me, and it skimmed into the curb. I was like, "Oh no!" I thought, "Shit, I've destroyed this. It's all got dent marks where I dropped it when I was driving."
You get these sorts of cheap torches, like cheap Chinese ones, like £5, 10 quid, 30 quid, and if it hasn't got a brand name on it, like Olight or Throughlight, you want to really put a question mark behind whether or not A, is telling you the correct true brightness, and B, the circuitry in these, it flashes at such a fast speed that your eye can't see it, but your camera will, and you get these horrible lines coming down across the thing, and it's a nightmare. So I wouldn't recommend buying any cheap unbranded thing. It's worth spending more money and getting the real deal. I mean, some of these things can be okay, but again, they're quite throwy,
Yeah.
So they go long distance. They're not ideal.
But sometimes you just need a little light as well. Don't need a big light as well. Sometimes these ones we've got are heavy, like over a kilo, and they don't have, get heavy when you're on a big long one. Matt Kernell saying your H2R Nova. Isn't that the one you was just showing a minute ago? Your head torch.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
thought it was. The Nova.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you with us, John?
I'm with you, but can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Excellent.
So you get these, and they sort of like zoom down, and they can, but they're still not very wide. Still not very wide. If you compare that over my shoulder, what it's actually lighting up, and this one, this one is lighting everything up back there.
Yeah. Basically, what you want to have a floodlight is lumens, not candela, because candela is concentrated on one little spot. Like Matt was saying, it's like a laser beam. So you want more of a, not candela, you want more of lumens around, spreading more of an area.
You don't want a spotlight, do you? You know what I mean? It ruins your footage as well. You can see
I've noticed that when I first got mine. I was like, tried to point the torch out of focus, off the screen to light up the screen, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Until I got my new one, yeah.
That's the thing about torches.
There's a warning. There's a warning going out.
Comparison.
15
If I put
minutes.
this one over there, I gotta go screw it together. But if you put that one over there, if I put it on turbo, it's like wow.
I remember when I had my big torch with me, and I went down around the corner, and the police were searching for someone. It was pitch black, and I pulled out my torch, and they was like, "Oh, can we have that?" I was like, "No, you're not having that." She went, "That must be illegal. We can take that off you." I said, "No, it's fine."
What are they like, the idiots?
Trying
They
to
make you
kidnap
laugh,
me.
don't they?
Yeah.
Make the rules up as they want to go along.
But it's lasted me. I dropped it. I broke the charger port, but I could charge it up on this dot what Mix gave me, so it's alright.
Just under 15 minutes now to the end of the show. Just letting you all know.
Good.
Yeah. So I hope you've enjoyed the show a bit more, and the little features I'm going to start bringing in, where I start reading a few comments out and show a few more clips, and hopefully other little bits and bobs to keep you all entertained through the Tuesday evenings with us all. It's not over yet, Kernell. It's not over yet. Till the fat lady sings. Yeah. Still talking about torches, the cost of almost $1,000 for the MS32. Yeah, and they said, yeah. It's crazy. Chucks out 120 lumens. Crazy, isn't
And you
it?
guys can hear me now, yeah?
100%.
Matt was saying, Johnny's good for conspiracy theories and things, but there is a conspiracy that's going out in a minute, which is that where we think that AI is looking at our face or measuring our walk, or from the mobile in your pocket, it sort of analyzes your walk and stuff, so you can pick up individual bits of a person through the algorithms and stuff. But what they haven't told us is that they've been using in Asia they call it chakras, the most highest chakra, which is your aura, your body aura. And so where we think of fingerprints and face recognition and stuff like that, they're using your aura against you. Because in Minority Report a few years ago, it was showing you that as he walked into a shop, it recognized him. As he touched the railing, as he was going down the subway, the railing gave the data where you were and stuff. Passive, aggressive.
But, you mean that documentary, Minority Report? That documentary by Steven Spielberg?
Yeah, no, but that's years ago, and that stuff's in force now, in a sense, isn't it? Certain parts of it. You go to Tesco's, it tells you hello, I mean, they're using AI all day long over here. My kids in school, to get their dinner lunch, have to sort of digitally sign in, and so I said no, they're not having that. And now they're the only one in their year that has a card. They don't scan themselves in,
Yeah.
But so these slow encroachments are coming on. But the one I was saying, this body aura. Now your internet runs at 802.11 ABDGN whatever, but your frequency of your body, every human being runs at 802.13, so they're very close
But
by to
Eight,
data.
802 is the name they gave to the revision. It's not the frequency it transmits on.
Yeah, I understand it, but that still is what is part of us in our aura, is used very closely by to the Wi-Fi, so that we individually are admitting and sending and receiving. And if we get into a collective where we're in a group or things like that, that all gets amalgamated to a single energy, and they send data through us without our permission. They send and receive data, and it's going on all the time. And so when you talk about, getting up to 5G, 6G, military using 7G, 8G, it's not just speeds of petadata update and download speeds. It's the fact that it's on the fly. It's all live now. There's no waiting in delays. We might get delays in internet. You've got a 5G phone.
You get delays.
I do, yeah. And I've got a 5G phone with a 5G connection, but
Oh God.
it's not running openly. They what we call bottlenecked it. So where you can, in reality, get up to 2 gig speeds in and out, I'm getting about 150 meg. It's just bottleneck.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that is a system that's running behind us. We haven't heard about it. I did see one American military guy say, "Do you know about the 5G towers and stuff?" And they're saying that if you know that if you go into a CAT scan and you don't tell them you've got certain metals, it could cause problems. Well, they know that with heavy metals in drinks and things like that, we're consuming metals. And so he was saying they're going to switch it on and a lot of people are going to drop, Why would they drop? Because depopulation, World Economic Forum is about depopulation. King Charles is saying we need a military style campaign, to take these resources of private sector and use that finance to control the world, basically. And then on regards to the telephone, there was a guy, Finnish guy, I think, from Ericsson. He's in the World Economic Forum, and he's saying by 2030, there'll be no cell phones. It would be in you as a system. So that means it's attaching to your unique aura, which is your EMA sort of security. And so
I did say it wouldn't take him long, didn't I?
No, he's right. No,
Well, what I'm saying is not coming out of
this
me.
now.
This is available information. It's whether we,
It is coming out of you because I can hear it.
Yes, but
Nah,
I'm saying
but-
it from where I'm
Got
It's
to
coming
remember-
right out of your mouth, mate. It's
Right
coming out
now,
of your
Publicly
mouth.
all-
available
Into
stuff,
my
yeah.
ears.
Like
fact,
now,
I
we're
think-
all on camera, and I'm sure somewhere on the world or internet it's reading our facials and saving it somewhere for when facial recognition does
If-
come
if you-
in the future for everyone, if you know what I mean.
If Johnny, if you keep talking about this stuff, mate, they'll be sending you poppadoms tomorrow.
Well, I'm already sort of shadow banned on many things because of what I talk about. And like I say, where I'm coming from isn't from me. It's coming from stuff I've read, watched, or researched in a sense. But most people don't get that, and so it sounds really conspiracy theory. It sounds really sort of over the top. But they're doing it right under your nose because evil has to declare that it's done and going to do what it's going to do before it does it. And so we're formally told, but it's whether we pick it up or not. And that's the issue. That's the darkness of it, that this stuff isn't of light. It's not with the light of day. It's like when JFK said, we want conspiracy stuff in the light of day. We don't do things at night. And, he was explaining to how really the system has gone dark. And so it's all done behind the scenes. And he tried to bring it up and they whacked him for it. But I'm not worried about getting whacked because, I work for the Most High. And so, if you die in the service of the Most High, I'm not afraid of it, But in this day and age, there's so much taking away the truth of the truth. And for me, over the last couple of years, I've realized that the big deception is looking up and out and the fear of, what's coming from up there and down here. But the truth is that we are a sealed unit, we're a sealed environment. self-containing, and there is
What,
no
like
way
a-
up and out. So
like
we're
a
getting these illusions
lithium-ion
of.
battery,
Sorry, mate.
like a lithium-ion battery, like a cell. An 18650.
Yeah, no, I understand that part, but it's not. That's just one sort of area of where we're being used without our conscious being aware of it, And so the advancement of them telling us stuff is, they say we're 70 years ahead of you. Even the guy that was Catch Me If You Can, wasn't it the kid that was Leonardo DiCaprio playing that guy that was making all the money and printing? Well, that guy did a TED talk, and explained, even him working back with the FBI and working with banks, that where you could go to a petrol station, swipe a petrol, get loyalty card through this system that you could go on the dark web, and you could download software. So your Shell smart card is now Barclaycard, whatever manufacturer that admitted it, and you could connect and get data off it. So where that was like seen as ahead of time for a couple of years ago, he was saying we're 70 years ahead of that. And so when you walk up to an ATM, even though there's a camera looking at you directly at the ATM and one probably looking down at it, as you're near the machine, you are passively aggressively receiving and sending data without realizing it. So you don't even have to touch it, just walking by it. So data collation, where in London used to be a plane at night filming central London, all of London, all night, it would use Doppler. So every single image was a Doppler effect of movement. So if anyone came from anywhere in the whole of London, they could zoom in, just like, I don't know, there used to be a video, 1 gigabyte photo from the top of the post office tower, but you could look out in a 360-ometer and zoom and get all this fine detail. Well, that's their system as well. So where they're using what was originally Doppler effect on us, now they can collate who you are, where you are, just by the energy. So they don't need to follow you because you're admitting data all the time. And these new lampposts that, well, they will talk to you and say, look, you're going to get a fine for crossing the road or you're peeing there. It's like the Big Brother where your action requires a fault and a default and a payment. And like the system that we're getting close to now, and this is why I'm glad Starmer's out, but this Berman guy, I don't trust him either, because he's a Fabian. They're all Fabian groups, right? Which is a think tank for Britain, for Labour, for a couple of years back. But the intent, long term, they call it you got the hare and the tortoise. So they call it the tortoise effect. So slowly it comes into being and accepted. So David Icke used to say that, that's stepping stones approach. So you look back and then there's steps ahead, and then you look back and then there are more steps ahead. So, but it's done very slowly, so one don't sort of complain or think about it. But behind the scenes, we're in a totalitarian state, and the effect or the system that they want from the World Economic Forum for us is the Chinese fish system, which is, as you've seen, as every arm, leg and body part is a box.
Can I ask you a question, John?
Sorry, mate.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Do you take a breath between?
Now, if
sentences?
someone wants to look at this, what website would they go to if they wanted to check it out for themselves? What would they check out before we go?
In this regard, it's World Economic Forum, and then it would tell you. Then you could say World Economic Forum Ericsson, so the phone company, Finnish phone company, Swedish company. It will tell you what their intent is and how they've gone from digital physical things to digital integrated organic things, because that's the other thing that they've done. They've mixed organic with digital, physical. So Elon Musk, Skynet is the early basis of that through its, if you watch the way that he showed you when they set it up, he had a pig, and the pig sent algorithms out. It sent energy out that they could change into data and collate. So they're using that system on us already. But so the World Economic Forum is to people will be smart cities, 15-minute cities as they call it. You won't be able to get, the new cars now, you're getting a brand new electric car, because all cars in the next couple of years will be electric. As soon as it turns on the ignition, the new Ford F40 or whatever it is, new American car, as it turns the system on, it now sends data of your face, because the drivers have to be facially recognized, and not just by one camera. There's a few cameras that will look at the driver and then collate the data to then send that, before you've even started the car and gone, off to PNC. So the national database will check if you're wanted or not wanted, whether you're disqualified or not. And then it can decide whether to even turn the car on to start and drive. And this is all, I haven't been informed about it, haven't been asked about it, but that's what's being implemented. And it is because 15-minute cities, they don't want us traveling anymore. They don't want the free reign of, what was that farm? Animal Farm, where we're the animals, although each country's got its own pen and we can travel to other people's pens, but we're still all animals under the one system. So the 15
Did they have Teslas in Animal Farm? Do they have any Teslas?
Well, I've got a little copy of Animal Farm if you want to watch it. I don't want that bombshell. Good night, everybody.
Oh,
Stay
Will's
safe.
been gotten to by the conspiracy Illuminati who told him he's got to end the stream. Yeah.
11 o'clock, speak to Mumsy. Thank you, everyone, coming up, and thank you, everyone in the audience, and stay safe till next time. Bye-bye.
Bye. All the best.
And stream, yep.